Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. A little bit light for runners this week, didn't have a lot of runners at all, but we had a really successful day at the Pink Angels race day at Geelong through the week. Well done to Wendy Boddington and Bernie Boddington and their whole family. They put on a wonderful day at the races and they raised well over $20,000, which is quite amazing. So thanks to everybody who supported the day, and no doubt we'll be back bigger and better than ever next year. Okay, let's kick off this week's races. Ballabushka here, he's going to kick off first up. He's drawn a beautiful gate and he'll go really well. He's a lot faster this time. I still reckon he's a prep away, this horse, but he'll win a couple of races this time in, I hope, and all going well. But his last prep, he had no idea what he was doing, and he actually only had the one start and ran third, but well beaten. We put him away and brought him back in, and he's so much sharper this time in, and he's going to get better and better as he gets older. So he'll kick off at Benalla on Friday, a little 1100 metre maiden. It's one of those Phobos Gold, Phobos Size races, so massive prize money, so let's hope he goes well. But he's I can't do much more with him on the training track. He's drawn a good gate. He'll get every chance. That's Ballabushka at Benalla on Friday. Big Diamond Luke goes to Benalla Friday. So this horse is, he's been jumping out, getting back, running home, looking like he's going to be a superstar, but he just hasn't produced it. So these next couple of starts are going to be really tough with this horse. I'm going to kick him out, and I'm going to make this horse learn to go forward in his races. He's just always one of those horses. He looks like he's going to win, and he just doesn't win enough races for mine. He's won a couple of races, but he just hasn't won enough for mine. His ability is well above this sort of grade. So he'll go around at Benalla Friday. We'll be really aggressive on him. He might sook it the first time we do it with him, but then the next time when he did, hopefully he'll just naturally start putting himself in the first 3 or 4 in races, and if he starts doing that, he's going to win plenty of races. He's going extremely well, this horse. He's just not putting it on the races. He was okay first up. He ran home and ran sort of 4th or 5th or something, but his work's well above that, so that's where he'll go. He'll posse. Hopefully we can get him to posse up a little bit closer. That's Diamond Luke at Benalla on Friday. Got a little Tango's Jewel in at Ararat on Saturday. She ran okay first up. She wasn't beaten far. And just tried to look for another race ideal suitor. So if she draws a half decent gate on Saturday, we might take her there. But certainly her track work is good. I'm happy enough with it. She's galloping up good enough to be really competitive in a little 1100 metre maiden somewhere, and that's where she'll sort of go. So just needs to draw a gate. This horse is she needs everything to go her way, and needs to draw a nice gate, get a good ride, and if that happens, she's going to be pretty competitive. But I've got no issues with her. She's nice and sound. She's nice and healthy. So if she runs, I'll expect her to be around about the placings. Got Tories D in at Ararat on Saturday. I'm going to step him back up to the 1100. I went up to the 1100 last time in and just failed. He just over-raced. So we rode him the other day to jump out and ride him quiet, and he settled really, really well in behind them, and then was okay in the lone run 4th. Only just got beaten in the bob of the head for 3rd. But we'll go to the 1100. If he can jump out and relax, he'll be right around about the mark. Ararat should suit us. If he can just draw a nice gate, he'll be fine. But he just needs to learn to relax. He just found his mark over the 1,000 metres. He's just constantly getting beaten 2 lengths. So if he's going to win some more races, he has to learn to run the 1100. So we'll see if we can try that on Saturday at Ararat. I got Little Phoenix Affair in at Yarra Glen on Monday. I trialled her at Geelong, and I thought she trialled up really good. She's just hanging in there. She's only a little lightly framed little thing, and so she ate up okay last night. So if she keeps eating up well and she's nice and bright on Saturday, Sunday, we'll accept with her at Yarra Glen and go from there. I don't actually mind if I wait another week and find another race for her, but she's been she's a little fragile sort of thing, but she's doing everything right, and yeah, got a little ability to this. I don't mind it. I think she's going to win a couple of races pretty easy, and if she just keeps getting better like she has done in the last couple of preps, she might actually make a pretty nice horse as a sort of early 4-year-old. But anyway, we'll see how we go. Hopefully she pulls up well from the trial yesterday, and if she does, she can have a run at Yarra Glen on Monday. That's Phoenix Affair. Okay, I'll accept with Super Socks at Yarra Glen on Monday. Funny sort of horse. She's just such an aggressive horse, so I need to keep her to a race that's got plenty of speed on and give her a chance to actually relax. She sort of, if we run her in the wrong race, she'll jump and she'll over race and be really weak late. So she just needs to learn to jump, and just that middle part of the race, she just won't settle. So we've done a fair bit of work and a lot of pace work with her rather than sort of sharp galloping with her, and hopefully that sort of works come race day. But we've got her in at Yarra Glen on on Monday. We'll accept there, and hopefully she just draws a nice, kind gate. We'll sort of take it there. So that's Super Socks. Zippity Zoostar, got him in at Ballarat on Wednesday. I've got him in actually Ballarat and Benalla. I've got him and Lorenzetti, and I'll take one to one and one to the other. Probably, I just reckon big track at Ballarat's probably going to suit this horse, 2,000 metres. He's been running over a mile and been really, really competitive. Goes up to the 2,000s. This is his first crack at this trip, and I expect this horse to be really hard to beat. He's going well. His couple of runs this time in have been good, and his work is really, really strong. So that's Zippity Zoostar next Wednesday at Ballarat. Little Lorenzetti, he's been a bit, I've been pulling my hair out with this horse a little bit. He's, I cannot fault him. He's that healthy and well and sound, and he's just lost a bit of speed. So at the end of the day, he's won one race over 2,400 in town. That's the only city win he's had is in town. He's run some really, really good placings over a short distance, but the wash up of it, the only race that he's actually won in town has been over 24. So I'm not going to muck around. I'm going to get him back up over that trip. I've got him in at both Ballarat and Benalla next week. I think the Benalla option on the Thursday will suit us. He'll put himself close, and I think that sort of track will suit him better. I just want to get this horse back into the winner's stall, and certainly his track work and everything he's showing me here, if I get him up over a trip, he'll be really, really hard to beat. He just, I know he was really poor first up, and he's just the times he's running on the training track are a good sort of second slower than what he used to run as a younger horse. But anyway, he might be just telling me he wants to get over a trip. So that's Lorenzetti, probably at Benalla next Thursday.
G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. Our new horse to the video this week, Phoenix Affair. She tried up really nicely at Geelong on Wednesday. I was really impressed with her trial. She jumped, she could show good speed. Horse sort of come up outside her and she challenged it and was able to sort of run away with the trial. I don't know what sort of depth there was to the trial, but I thought she did it in an impressive enough fashion, and she was nice and strong through the line, so that's always good to see. We'll got her in at Yarra Glen on Monday, so we'll see how she is over the next few days, whether we can get her there. If not, then we'll wait a few days and we might look for an 1100 metre maiden. But no, she's in good nick. She's probably still got a little bit way to go in her coat and things like that, but yeah, I'm really wrapped with her progress and how she's sort of come along probably the last sort of couple of months. She's a bit of a revvy, sort of goey filly, but I think that just sort of suits her. She's wants to get on with the job, so that's always good. She's by Fighting Sun, so we had a bit of luck with blow-in being by Fighting Sun. So not really keen to get her to the races. If not on Monday, then sort of sometime during the week. But all's good with Phoenix Affair.
Hey guys, I thought I'd jump back on the video this week. I went down to Tassie on the 19th of March. I was lucky enough to be chosen to represent Victoria in the third leg of the National Apprentice Race Series. So I headed down to Tassie with Darren Gauci. Ended up with a couple rides down there. I ended up riding out a winner, my first interstate winner on Hell of a Night for Terence Evans. He was a lovely big horse who just popped out in front and just kept running. They couldn't run him down, so it was a nice win for me down there to get my first one in Tassie. Beautiful track down there, and it was a really great experience. I want to thank Racing Victoria for choosing me and giving me the opportunity to do it. So hopefully I can make a couple more trips down to Tassie. It was quite a fun experience to do. But yeah, nothing else has been happening much this week, but hopefully you guys are getting ready for Easter, and I'll see you guys next time.
That's it, another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Going travelling a few miles this week, going in all sort of different parts of the state, but a couple of horses I think are going pretty good. Tories D sort of be interesting to see if he can run the 1100. If he does, he should be all over that sort of race. Big Diamond Luke, I think he's going really, really good. Yeah, but a bit frustrating, that horse, because he just doesn't win enough races, but we're going to change his race pattern a little bit and hopefully that goes forward. So, but anyway, a couple of maidens having their first up runs, and they seem to be trialling up okay. So yeah, got a couple of horses that are sort of real good each way chances this week, so hopefully have a good week. Until next week, see you later. I'll let you know what the weather's like up here on top of the ladder, mate.
Are you right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just put the Kangaroos bandwagon away. It's a little bit, plenty of room there for a few of you Cat supporters if you want to jump in. Another win this week. You'll all be wanting to get on board, no doubt.